art of directing reverent words of request, praise, and thanksgiving to a higher power as an alternative to worry and fear. Forgive yourself and others. Improve the quality of everyday living by dissolving the negativity of past resentments and opening your heart to more love. Make time for the Sabbath. By designating one day per week as a respite from work, you can deepen your connection with God, become more aware of the blessings in your life, and create more intimacy with family and friends. Let nature be your teacher. Connect to and learn from nature, and establish an awareness that you are part of the grand matrix of life. Go with the flow. Become at one with the universal flow of life and spend less time and energy resisting its movement. Catch God's vision of your life. Practice the art of visioning, which links you to inner and universal wisdom, allowing you to discover your true life purpose. Offer yourself in service to others. Assist others in your family, community, and the world, and reap the satisfaction of selfless service. I have experienced these benefits over and over as I write about and teach the material contained in Wisdom Walk. Thousands of students have experienced the rewards over 2 decades in which I have taught classes on this subject. I have included many of their stories of successes and challenges and how they overcame their difficulties using the wisdom practices and ideas contained in these pages. In addition to the particular benefits associated with the wisdom practices, this book will allow you to encounter the world's great spiritual traditions as expressed through specific wisdom practices. Recognize the wisdom in traditions different from the ones in which you were brought up. Appreciate the interrelatedness among people of different cultures and religious orientations, perhaps thereby knocking down the barriers in consciousness that separate people from one another. Participate in the beloved community, a term Martin Luther King used to describe a world unspoiled by racial or religious prejudice. Heal old wounds from your religion of origin. Overcome prejudices and misunderstandings about other religions. To help you explore this further in the appendices, I have included a list of leading questions that you can answer. Develop a wisdom practice that will assist you in achieving serenity of soul. How to read this book. Just as there are many paths to the same summit, there are several ways you can read this book. In writing Wisdom Walk, I envisioned you reading each chapter, reflecting on the wisdom offered, and engaging in one or more of the wisdom steps at the end of the chapter. For example, Chapter 1 draws from Hinduism. The wisdom practice is create a home altar. The wisdom steps at the end of the chapter are locate a place in your home for your altar, assemble objects for your own unique altar, light a candle on your altar. After gaining a sense of the benefit of the wisdom practice, I imagined that you would turn next to the other chapters in the sequence they are presented. The order of chapters reflects a development of the wisdom practices from simple to more complex, rather than a chronology of the spiritual traditions. However, if you prefer to read the chapters in random order based on attraction or intuition, you can do so without missing essential parts. For example, you can make time for a Sabbath in your week before you create a home altar with no loss of benefit. You will also gain insights from reading Wisdom Walk in a small group or class. Undertaking a wisdom walk in community helps to provide support for integrating the wisdom practices into your daily lives. You may start your own wisdom walk circle with friends and family, taking turns to help facilitate small group discussions. You may also find like-minded people who live in your area on the Wisdom Walk website, www.sagebennet.com. Or you can join one of the Wisdom Walk teleclasses. You can find dates and times on the website.